Good morning. Once again, let's see, checking audio. Hopefully it's working. Everything's plugged in. Restarted the computer. Sometimes that seems to do the trick. You never know. But my speaker says audio seems to be on. So I'm just going to do again what I did about a half hour ago. And that is lead you through a guided meditation. So, finding your seat, get comfortable in your chair, kick off your shoes, feel your feet touching the floor. You can spread your toes nice and wide and ground into Mother Earth below. Imagining the roots from the bottom of your feet all the way to the center of the earth. And just feel the gratitude, oh my goodness, of being alive on planet Earth, Mother Earth, supporting the body, supporting all life. Father Sky above, protecting and gently tugging at the top of our head, sitting up nice and tall. My dad used to take my shoulders and pull them back because I'm so tall. I used to hunch a lot. Hopefully I don't anymore with all the yoga practice. That helps as you stand in mountain pose to stand tall like a mountain. So imagine your spine nice and tall, ears over the shoulders. And you can always lift your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down and feel. Feel them settle in, scapula against the spine. And just breathe naturally as you do. As the body breathes itself, we don't have to pay attention to that normally, but we choose to do that in this mindful practice just to have a focal point for the mind. Now, some people just use the third eye and focus there, the attention. You can do that if you like and not think. It's always a choice. I'm just sharing the practice that I learned and have practiced for, 20 some years. And it's just a simple practice of using the breath as the anchor for the mind to focus on something so that we can become more and more aware of this present moment as life is happening right here, right now. And we can choose to pay attention to life as it unfolds without judgment and simply be. So that is this practice, is simply being without doing anything other than observing. Observing the mind, thinking, observing the breath, breathing, the body, and observing sensation. So we bring our present self, our highest self, our soul, our spirit, all of it into this now moment to relish life in the now. It's a choice. I hope you could hear the bell. And the bell just reminds us to come into this present moment. So feel free to close your eyes, going inward, and just sense the body, feeling the here and now. What sensations do you notice? If there's any tension or any pain in the body, we want to hold that like a mother holds a child or a father holds his baby. We want to nurture the body, take care of it. What is it saying? What is it needing? Sometimes we just need to reposition to feel a little more comfort, taking fully, wisely, careful attention to the body. So mindfulness is about becoming more and more present to this now moment so that we can notice where we choose to put our attention. And when we practice placing our attention on the breath, we're becoming more conscious of where our mind tends to go. Because we can observe the mind. We can observe whether the mind is thinking, bringing in thoughts of the past or the future, or if the mind is just truly focused on the here and now, present, aware. So there are infinite possibilities in this vast universe. And you are empowered to choose. You are empowered to be your most authentic self, true self, fully aware of what the body is telling you about your choices. Does it feel good? Does it not feel good? If it feels good, you're probably on the right track. It's a good sign, green light. If it doesn't feel good, if something's draining your energy or causing you frustration, annoyance, what's your perspective? What perspective have you chosen to feel the way you're feeling? So sometimes we choose a perspective, and that may feel like self-torture. So those lower emotions of frustration, anger, annoyance, those usually don't feel good in the body. And there's a message there. So what is that message? But when we feel good, like green light, go. You can choose to feel even better. So this sensation or better, we can choose, we can intend that. So breathing in, just notice the breath as it enters the body through the nose. Breathing out, notice the sensation of the air as you breathe out through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling, just riding the wave with the mind resting. Only here and now, this present moment, beautiful moment. Sensing the body from the head to the toes. We can scan the body for any area that needs a little more TLC, relaxation, calm. Breathe in there. Bringing that gentle smile to your face. Relax the face, the forehead, the space between the brows, the eyeballs, the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue. And you can part your lips slightly and just allow the tongue to relax in the mouth, touching the teeth. And feel that pleasant sense of now. Imagining the crown of the head opening with light pouring in, light and love, bright white, beautiful light can spiral into the body, surrounding each and every cell, nourishing with light and love every cell, until the body is overflowing with light and love, spilling into the area around the body. We can even imagine a bubble, like gel, like a cushiony gelatin of light and love, protecting the body. So building this boundary, this bubble, protecting the body, protecting our energy, and allowing ourselves to have some boundaries, to raise our standards on what we choose to pay attention to. What are you choosing to pay attention to? How does it feel? Can you move the body away from what doesn't feel good toward what does feel good? Sometimes it's as simple as movement. So we have the choice, we have the power to choose. And that is the point for today, is to raise your standards and feel good. Feel this good or better in each moment. Why not? It's your choice. You are fully empowered to feel how you choose to feel. And move away from what doesn't feel good. Or change your perspective to one that does feel good. Lots of possibilities, lots of choices, and we have the power to choose. So the more we can sense how the body feels, the more we can intend to feel better, or to feel this good. If you're feeling great, yay! But always intend for this or better. Choose your focus of intention and attention. Where are you giving your energy? What, who, where deserves your time and attention? So take care of yourself by choosing a higher level, higher frequency perspective of light and love. Pour that into any situation and look at things from a new angle, if need be. So let's have a few minutes of silence. And just notice how we're feeling, what we're sensing. What is the body's wisdom saying right here, right now? Spirit, highest self, what pearl of wisdom do you have for me today? So as you feel into the body, notice that light and love spilling out, beaming like the beams of sunlight through the clouds, beaming that light and love from the heart center of the body out in all directions. North, south, east, west, Let that love and light beam out of the body, filling space around your body first, and then out into the cosmos, far and wide. Yes, you choose. You choose your perspective. You choose where you place your energy. You choose your words. You choose your actions. And you can choose again at any moment. Choose wisely and check in here with the wisdom within. What feels good? What's that green light? What's that red light? What's that caution light telling me? What perspective might I shift? Just like shifting gears, we can shift into a new perspective at any moment. See, the mind is a powerful thing. The imagination is a very powerful thing. And our perceptions of reality can shift and change with our conscious awareness and choice in each and every moment. So make each moment as beautiful as possible. Why not? Why not choose your focus to be on what you love, what lights you up, what brings you hope, what brings you happiness, what lights your fire within. To feel that joy, which is your birthright. To be authentically you is your choice. So bring your hands to the center of the heart, acknowledging the light and love within. The divine in me recognizes and bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Yes, every time you hear a bell, come into the present moment. So exploring mindfulness with breath. Notice one thing today that brings you joy. Perhaps sunlight through leaves, a kind gesture, or the taste of your morning coffee, or in my case, tea or water. Let yourself fully receive this moment of happiness. So maybe it's the sunlight, maybe it's a kind gesture, maybe it's your kind gesture. Your choice. Choose this or better. Love you. See you tomorrow.